Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. This is the Papa Joe Show, where Papa Joe knows. I am your host, Papa Joe. I want to say thank you all for being here. It really does mean a lot to me. I am very grateful for each and every one of you. So follow along and have some fun with me. And if you are new to the channel, just hit the subscribe button, grab that bell so you can actually know when I'm going live and doing all these fun things that we do on the show here. So today we're going to dig into what in the crap is going on with everything. I have a few theories and I kind of want to throw them out there. If you are new to the show, what we do with the live chat running here, you guys can guys and gals have a conversation while we're going along here. And as we get towards the end of the video, I'll kind of do around the room, say hey to everybody, and I'll kind of treat it as a Q&A. If you guys throw any questions, concerns, comments in there, and we will take a look at that as we get down into what is going on throughout the show. So, anyways, if you are also new to the show, I do a Patreon every day. It is scrolling about on the screen, and it is also linked in the description of the video. That is where I get to take the gloves off, filter off, whatever you want to call it, and dig into things where we get to really get into the nuts and bolts of what we're talking about here, because some of it is, well, behind the scenes stuff that could get the videos pulled off the line, if you will. And there's other things I cover in there as well that will for sure get the videos pulled offline. So that's why the Patreon's there. It is set up for also I will do early access interviews. I'm still working on a few. Scheduling is really, really crazy with people. So anyhow, the other things that if you want to help the channel out, check out the link for Crypto Confidential. It's definitely an investment worth making because the people behind it know what they're doing and they're teaching other people how to do that. And that is realistically living a crypto life and how to actually do that, amongst many other things as well, for what it's worth. There's a lot of good information there. There's also a community around it. There's a forum set up and a Telegram channel. There's all private to this. There's also private purchases and all kinds of other stuff as well. It's actually a really cool group of people. And I think the coolest part about that, real quick, just a little nugget about it, the people in that group, they take care of each other. And there's been a few moments where I have personally either been a part of or experienced that where they actually just take care of each other. And it's really, really cool. Something in this space is very hard, especially like right now. And it's very hard to find that. And a lot of people in this space do, but they really do there. So go check it out. And then last thing I'll say, if you want to have a one-on-one consultation with me, I do have a business where I do blockchain consulting. So check that out. It's scrolling on the bottom of the screen and linked in the description of the video as well. So and I go and I help people do things. And I also guide projects and stuff like that as well. So anyhow, enough of all of that. Let's jump right into the content, shall we? If I get in here, if it'll work. Cool. I've been having networking issues, so if I just all of a sudden drop off, those of you who know how to get in touch with me, Telegram, etc., ping me and let me know. Because, well, it's been a fun day with that. So anyhow, as we all know, it's been a absolute bloodbath over the past 24 hours with not just Bitcoin, but well, a lot of different things. There's a lot of things going on behind the scenes, and I think it was Divvy Daddy who specifically called this yesterday with the Luna, UST, all that fun stuff. We're going to talk about that here in a minute. I don't necessarily think that's the whole reason why that's happening. Something else is going on. And it really, really feels like it's kind of been played. And this is kind of been done on purpose, so to speak. This is why I look at the charts like this. I'm not looking at the charts necessarily to go look at, oh, hey, look, this is that price, and this is that price, and this is doing this, and this is going in that direction, and this is going to go to this point and then stop, and blah, 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 blah. Look, we can't control the direction of all this, how this all goes. However, the whole thing with Luna having the Bitcoin backing, having UST being a stable coin, etc., and all of the regulatory discussions around stable coins, it sure feels like somebody was paying for the purchase of all that Bitcoin, and somebody was paying for the behind the scenes with Luna or whoever else. I don't know. This is pure speculation, okay? This is just a gut feeling going on here for me. Okay, so take it with a grain of salt. This is not advice in any way, financially, legal, or tax advice. It's just my personal thought on what may be going on, and I'm kind of wondering. I mean, look, Luna effectively, this is the hour chart, effectively just fell off a daggum cliff. Okay, just completely gone. But it's stable coin. I mean, it's still not up to its dollar what it was before. It was down. Where did that get to? 26 cents, people. So all the volatility with a stable coin, one that's new, one that was changed, etc., and different compared to all the rest of them, except things like that. It really feels like somebody paid for this, somebody funded this, somebody's forcing this. And I wonder if the next thing we see from all the crazy talking heads is if we start to see we need to regulate the stable coins. We need to regulate this, that, and the other with Bitcoin. And we need to regulate, because they're going to push their CBDCs. That's coming. This, I think, is a short-lived, crazy stunt in order to get the regulation they need to and want to in this into play. I mean, Luna has lost 86%. And let's see if that changes. If I do, let's go to the day. It doesn't change. 86%. Guys and gals, that's nuts. Let's go to the day here. Holy moly. I mean, come on. What's really going on? Yes, a conspiracy, Busy Mountain. This is just my mindset and how I've learned what the banking system does and how I've learned how they try to condition the human mind. We want to do X, Y, and Z, and nobody wants anything to do with it. But everyone in the crypto space watching this whole thing with USDT and Luna are going to sit here, in my opinion, go, okay, yeah, maybe we should maybe regulate the crypto, the stable coins. Maybe we should do that. It feels very, very coordinated. Something doesn't feel right with this. It's just my 2 cents. And since everything is technically in some way, form, or fashion pegged to Bitcoin and them dumping the Bitcoin on the market the way they are, you've got everything down. Bitcoin's down. You've got not gold. You've got Divi that's down. You've got EOS is down. You've got Divi really got slammed. You've got Matic that's down, which also it got slammed. These are what am I still? I'm still on the day chart. This is the day chart. I mean, Matic came down hard. It's really good buying opportunity, people. It's a really anything. This is all just getting slammed. Like Axiom Fit is a game. It's getting slammed. Shiba is getting slammed. Everything that's some way, form, or fashion tied to Bitcoin is getting slammed. And I think something is coordinated with this dump in Luna and then the dump in the USD. Something doesn't feel right to me about this. Good old Pocahontas is having a field day, I'm sure. We need to do all these regulations. You've got people who are probably sitting there going, like with Janet Yellen. I've said it. They've been saying it recently. I've been covering that in the show here. You guys and gals, all you people know this is stuff we talk about on the show. This is just my 2 cents, my opinion on what this is. Do I think things are going to come back? Yes. Do I think they're going to come back pretty quickly? I kind of wonder. There's a lot of people calling 29,000 for Bitcoin, and its low was, if I can get to it, come on. Actually, let's get down to 15 minutes. I'll be able to see it a little easier. It's low. If I can get the charts correctly, it's 29.25. It looks like on Binance, Coinbase. So that's fun. I got some more news to cover here in just a minute about Coinbase that you guys gals are gonna love. But guess what? We're gonna see some very interesting stuff happen with this whole debacle. Part of the reason I started the show, part of the reason I really do the Patreon, and part of the reason I keep pushing Crypto Confidential and especially doing Crypto Confidential and then the one-on-one consultations for my business, the reason I talk about that stuff so much is because If it's not your keys, they're not your coins. And very few people know how to safely, and correctly hold their own coins. This is all educational. The whole idea about doing this is to educate people and how to properly do that. That's why I do the one-on-one consultations. That's why I push Crypto Confidential. We teach you all how to do that. Those of you who have been with the show for a long time, you know what I'm talking about. But those of you who are new and are maybe searching, how do I get my stuff off of Coinbase or Kraken or Binance or wherever, whatever, this is how you do that. You go, you learn from someone like us. I've been in the crypto space since late 2011. I was one of the earlier miners. I've been around. I've seen this come and go. This happens. It's not abnormal, and it's okay. Honestly, the stuff that's going on with Luna probably won't stick around. They could redeem themselves somehow. I don't know, but this really feels like something behind the scenes has been some sort of coordination. It really does. Everything is on sale, people. It's temporary. This is basically a coiling up, a winding up to just take off moment for Bitcoin. Bitcoin's in the $29,000 range. It's kind of bounced in and out of there. It probably won't go back down to that. That's just my 2 cents, okay? It maybe go a little bit. It's Bitcoin. It swings. Let's just see what happens. I think that the drive down yesterday and then the drive up this morning, basically, or drive down this morning and the drive back up that we've kind of seen, you got the inflation numbers just hit. On top of all of this stuff, the inflation numbers, 8.3%. The CPI is at 8.3%. And then the Dow went up, and then now it's down. Inflation is destroying everything. It's going to get rough, people. So the whole not your keys, not your coins. This is why I did I keep bringing this up. Please look into Crypto Confidential. That link helps this channel, so grab it. If you want to talk to me directly, Aster Blockchain Consulting is my business. Schedule some time with me. Coinbase will keep customer balances in the event of bankruptcy. I'm going to read that again. Coinbase will keep its customers' balances in the event of bankruptcy. The bearish market takes toll on financials in the first quarter. Coinbase will take your coins if it goes bankrupt. Yeah, you heard that right. That is what a rather jarring message in the first quarter earnings release for the leading US-based centralized exchange. It says customers' balances will be considered Coinbase's property in the event it files for administration. The disclosure highlights the custodial risks of holding crypto assets on the exchange. How many times have you heard myself, people like Divvy Daddy, people like Litecoin Leader, all these other folks, Bitcoin Ben, all the different people in this space say, not your keys, not your coins. Nick Saporano even did a post on Twitter. Same exact words. Not your keys, not your coins. You know what's really cool about Divvy is you hold your Divvy. If you're staking it, guess what? All you're doing is you're not giving custodianship up. They're yours. You're effectively pointing your wallet to an environment to where they can stake. You still hold your coins. They're yours. Pretty sure Theta is that way. There's lots of other coins that are set up that way. The technical term for that is escaping right now. I need more coffee. By the way, what coffee, drinks, whatever you're drinking right now, throw it in the live chat. I will check that out in just a little bit. Love me a good cup of coffee. My beautiful wife made that for me earlier. I was in and out of meetings like crazy. So, Mrs. PAPAJO, thank you for bringing that down. I do appreciate that very, very much. So, how many of you, raise of hand, are going to keep your crypto on Coinbase anymore? And if you're currently holding it on Coinbase and you have no idea what to do with it or how to get it out, schedule some time with me. Sign up for Crypto Confidential. We will help you figure it out. Seriously, that I'm not kidding. That is what it is for. That's why we do this stuff. No one knows how to. We know how to. Get some time with us. We'll make it happen, okay? We'll help you learn. Because custodial held in crypto assets may be considered to be the property of the bankruptcy of a bankruptcy estate. In the event of a bankruptcy, the crypto assets we hold in custody on behalf of our customers could be subject to bankruptcy proceedings, and such customers could be treated as our general unsecured creditors, Coinbase said on a May 10th filing. Not your keys, not your coins. In traditional finance, unsecured creditors such as a bondholders are typically out of luck if the company declares bankruptcy. That is the way it works. So they're treating you as holding a bond when you hold your coins in Coinbase, Kraken, Binance, anywhere. Do not, this is not financial advice. Please do your own research, but please pay attention to me. If you don't hold your coins in your own possession with your own private keys, you don't hold them. This is the same for the bank, by the way. So your banking system, you have your money in the bank. Did you guys and gals know that when the bank runs out of money, that you can't get your money out? They have complete control over your account. They can freeze your account, that you can't spend any money. They can freeze your credit cards. You can't spend any money. They have complete control to do that kind of stuff. But when you hold your own cryptocurrency, they can't stop you from doing anything. Do you see the power of doing this? Now, there are custodianship platforms. There is custodianship where it is your coins. They do hold them, but they are yours. They are your account. Coinbase takes the deposits that you put in and they trade them or let others trade them. You don't hold them. It is a fractional reserve type of a banking system that Coinbase and other exchanges do. It's paper trading on the exchanges. That's why I say all the time on the show, when you withdraw, that is an actual on-chain transaction. It's not an on-chain transaction when you're trading on the exchanges. It's just not. That's stored in a database that they hold in their server somewhere. If you want it on the blockchain, take it off the exchange. It's a blockchain transaction. When people realize this, and I will help you do it too, pull your coins off the exchange, put them in your own wallet, and it will cause a liquidity squeeze. The liquidity squeeze I've been saying, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Oh my goodness. When people wake up to the fact that they don't own their money anyway, whether it's in the US dollar or on sitting on an exchange, but they have the opportunity to pull it out and still maintain the value. It's not like you're pulling cash out, putting it under your mattress, and then a couple of years later it's been inflated away and it's half the value or less than it was when you put it in there from a purchasing power perspective. But you have crypto and you actually have the appreciating value. With something like Divi, guess what? You can stake it and earn a return, a residual income with your holdings. You can't do that with other stuff. Please grab some time with me, check it out. We'll go through it and I'll show you what to do, or just stick around, subscribe to the channel, etc., etc. It is very important, and this is very, very real problem. This was another one. There was a quote in here specifically from their CEO that I wanted to point out here. Okay, let's see here. This disclosure makes sense in that these legal protections have not been tested in court for crypto assets specifically, and it is possible, however unlikely, that the court would decide to consider customer assets as part of the company in bankruptcy proceedings, and even if it harmed customers. Armstrong tweeted while reassuring users that your funds are safe at Coinbase. They're safe. No. Does Coinbase offer insurance on their stuff, on what you hold there? Offer you to purchase insurance on what's there, and in the event there's a bankruptcy, or in the event something happens, or they're stolen, or something, they get hacked, or something, that you can be made whole? No, they don't. You know who does though? Viva Capital. Viva Capital, for the most part, offers insurance on different products that they have there. It is dollar for dollar It's through Lloyd's of London. It's not a joke. It's a big deal. You just have to be the right type of customer for them. I'm telling you. Check that out. That's what I'm trying to say. There are certain custodianships that are actually looking out for their customers and making it so that way, if anything crazy did actually happen, you'd still be able to be made whole. That's taking care of the customer. That's putting the customer first, in my opinion. Just saying. Check it out, vivacapital.io. Fun times, people. Fun times. It's getting crazy. So I could see people pulling their crypto out of the Coinbase. I could also see that being part of the reason why it's being slammed down in US dollar pricing. Because people are, instead of moving it off the exchange, they're selling it and taking their cash back out, which is, in my opinion, the stupidest thing you could do. Get some time with me. Join Crypto Confidential. The reason I keep bringing that up is because there are other alternatives than just selling it and getting it and then getting your US dollars off the exchange. There are other alternatives. You can hold it. You can do other stuff with it. There are other things you can do with it. Just by pulling it off the exchange will reduce the amount that they have in a liquidity pool, making it effectively a liquidity squeeze when people try to sell even more. It kind of puts a block in place. Oh my goodness. So, kind of touched on this earlier. Controversial stablecoin UST, which is meant to be pegged to the dollar, plummets below 30 cents. Yeah, it did. It was like 26 cents. USD is a so-called stablecoin. Listen to this, so-called. That was meant to maintain a dollar peg and plunged to its low level 26 cents on Wednesday. Sister token Luna has lost roughly 96% at the time of the writing. That was. Right now it's, what's that? Luna's at 87%. So not far off. Terra, the Dao Quan, or whatever his name is, the creator, announced a last-ditch effort to return UST to its $1 peg. And his plan was to mint more of the tokens. Somehow that was supposed to happen. No. There is something fishy about this, people. I'm telling you, the next couple of days, we'll see someone, whether it's Janet Yellen or the Fed chair or something, someone somewhere, stupid SEC people, come out and say something to the effect of, we've got to regulate the stable coins. And here's a perfect example why. It really feels like they are creating that mess, that perfect storm to say, yep, because of this, we're going to do this now. If that happens, this is a definite coordinated attack. There's nothing wrong with crypto at all. They're actually just trying to pull the wool over your eyes again. Read The Creature from Jekyll Island. This is their playbook, people. This is how they do this stuff. This is what happens. You need to understand that. Read that book. It will explain this stuff. Bitcoin falls, crypto's pressured as stablecoin Terra meltdown. So this really is what seems to be pulling the whole market down. Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies remain under pressure Wednesday, but above their Tuesday lows, with the focus on meltdown of stablecoin Terra USD, which is designed to be pegged to the US dollar. The price of Bitcoin fell 2% over the past 24 hours to just above 31,000, which it actually dropped to almost right at 29,000. It was a few dollars away from that. I'm saying, actually, it really dropped. Like, it was like 29.26. It started coming back up. So when I started the show, it was at 31, almost 32,000. It had come back a little bit, but it's being pressured back down again. And I actually kind of wonder if that's because the Dow is and the NASDAQ is. And that's just my 2 cents on that one too. Anyhow, Bitcoin began to slide last Thursday. That took it from 36,000, or sorry, took it to 36,000 from $40,000. By Monday, it was notching new year lows. Bitcoin erases losses, jumps back to $30,000, which is about where we're sitting right now. Despite hot U.S. inflation. So I actually really think that the U.S. inflation report coming out, I actually kind of think that that's why it started coming back, because people are still looking at cryptocurrency. As I say all the time on this show, it is the exit strategy from the stock market, from the bond market, from all of the equities and all this stuff like that. It is the exit strategy. It is how people will get out of the dollar. It is. And if you don't know how to get it off of exchanges like Coinbase, say it one more time. Go to astroblockchainconsulting.com. Schedule some time with me. I'll teach you. If you want a more consistent, ongoing basis type of educational around this stuff, sign up for Crypto Confidential. That link right there and the link in the description of the video does help the channel out. So thank you if you do that. Those of you who have used that, I genuinely do appreciate it. So thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, I've got a few more seconds here, and then I got to run to a meeting. We'll run through the chat, say hey to everyone. It looks like you guys and gals have been having an amazing conversation. I'm trying to kind of follow along as you all have been doing. And if you have any questions, throw them in the chat right now. And as I get towards the scrolling through here, saying hey to everybody, I will try to answer those on the back end. So what's going on, Tom? Good morning. How are you? It's good to see you. Gloria, good morning. Appreciate you, as always, being here. Crypto Disposition, what's up? How are you? Thanks for popping in. Let's see who else we got in chat here. We got Kim. What's going on? How are you doing? What is up? We got Divvy Daddy. Yeah, buddy, you did call it yesterday. Good call. Good call. You and I were chatting. Good call. It is complete carnage. Yes, sir. It really is. Appreciate you being here, dude. Johnny Holder, what's up? Good morning. Not Imaginative checking in. What's up? Good to see you. Good to see you. Who else we got here? Busy Mountain, how are you? What's going on? Appreciate you jumping in. Let's see, we got Daddy-O. How's it going? Appreciate you being there. Sam Storm, thanks for jumping in, dude. We need to catch up again, man. It's been a while. Did you see Charles Hodgkin's tweet? BlackRock and Citadel was possibly behind it. Ooh, no, I did not. Tag me in that tweet on Twitter if you don't mind. I want to check that out. If you don't know what my Twitter is, it's PAPAJO, just like my name here, right there with the number 42 after it. Check it out. And yes, Busy Mountain, I really kind of feel like there's something going on there. Yep, Divvy Daddy, it is, yeah, very much so. Feels coordinated. Did all that kind of stuff. Let's see here. Daddy-O, what's up? Good to see you. How you doing? So you're saying bankers are evil? Yeah. Let's just be honest here. We all know they are. Oh, the fun joys of it all, right? Yes. Pocahontas has been saying that. Fun stuff. Maybe they're trying to do that kind of stuff. Busy Mountain, and you're absolutely right, Papa. That's why they want the word conspiracy. Yes, sir. I'm kind of curious about it. I have no idea what's going on. What's going on, Clint Westwood? Problem, reaction, solution. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, the joys. Fun stuff. Davey Daddy, you don't see Luna recovering? Probably not. Not after this. Especially if this was some sort of coordination, this is going to get nasty for them. Oh, the joy. For sure. Let's see what's going on here. System reset, Tom. Yeah. It is for fun here. Okay, what's going on? Let's see what we got in here. A DeFi mountain like Luna is dying. Who would have thought? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, guys. That's just, I don't know. Whiskey for this market. If it only worked for some people. Yeah, fun stuff. All right, cool. Sai, what's up, brother? It's good to see you. Appreciate you jumping in, man. Let's see. J-Mac, what's up? How you doing? Thanks for popping in, man. Appreciate it. Let's see. Saved yourself last night by choosing Blanton's instead of trading. You did yourself good, my friend. It's good to see you guys. Y'all are great. Baby Daddy, yeah, we were chatting last night. You, me, and Like and Leader about it. Yep. You did, yeah. Okay, so I moved my UST position to USDT to get ready to buy Luna at $15 if it dropped. Decided to drink instead, which means no trading. Woke up this morning, USD unhammered and faded. Yeah, you did. Well done, my friend. Good call. Good call. Let's see who else is here. Who else is here? All right, cool. There was somebody else that popped in. Nelson Digital, what's going on? It's good to see you. Appreciate you jumping in. There's a few. Let's see if I can get out. I miss anybody? Trinity Man, how's it going? Good to see you. Good to see you. I don't think I missed anybody. So, anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and cut it there. I got to run for a meeting. Y'all have a wonderful and blessed day, and I will see you all later. Bye-bye.